Dr. Jung, scene 3, take 1. Don't begin yet, All right.
Here is a Latin inscription. It's a very cryptic text that would need a lot of commentary. But I give you the mere translation. The stone speaks now, being personified, of himself, and says, Orphanos sum, solus, tamen ubique reperior, udo sum, sed mihi contrarius. I am an orphan, alone. Yet I am found everywhere. I am one, but I am contrary to myself, a youth and an old man at the same time. I have known neither father nor mother, because I must be lifted up from the depths, like a fish, or I fall down from the sky, like the white stone. In woods and on mountains, I am walking about, but I am hidden. I lie hidden in the innermost of man. I am mortal for everyone, and yet I am not touched by the mutation of time.
Can you show me the quarry that this stone came from?
Well, the quarry is right over there. You see there, that wall of rock.
Yes.
Below that meadow. There's the quarry. It's now against the light. You can't see it properly.
I think I see it. And then the boat brought it over to here.
Oh yes.
Did you order this stone?
Oh yes.
Was it for the building of that house?
Oh yes. We had all the stones practically from here from over there. There are 2 quarries.
Well, how did it happen that this one stone came?
Well, that's a funny story about that stone. We needed a certain stone for that wall behind the tower, and we gave the exact measurements to the foreman, and he took them down properly. And the next day they brought a load of stones, and but we looked in vain for the stone we had ordered. It was a pretty big stone we ordered. Instead, they brought a perfect cube. Well, that stone here. And of course, my mason didn't like it at all and said they should take it back, but I took it as a hint. I leapt on it at once. I say, now this is the stone I need. And instantly I had the idea I would put it there with an inscription. You know, that cube caught my fantasy.
But you'd cut stones before, haven't you?
Oh yes, I have learned cutting stone in that quarry over there.
Really?
Yes, I have built that house here.
Well, how long did you work on it?
With 2 workmen. Well, we had it up practically in 6 weeks.
Well, how long did you work on the cutting of this stone?
Oh, on the stone, well, off and on since last September.
So really a year?
Well, a year, yes. But only off and on when I was here.
Did you carve all 4 sides of it?
No, so only the 3 sides. Because the back side is invisible, it's against the bushes.
And what, is it sandstone?
Yes, it is a hard blue sandstone, very hard. Well, you see, this is a Greek inscription. It begins ho aion pais esti paitson petaion paidos he basileia. It is a quotation from Hermaitos. It says, time is a child that plays like a child. It a game on a board, the kingdom of the child. Then Telesphoros, this is the name of this little figure here. He is the familiar spirit of the god of the physicians, Aesculapius. The text says, Telesphoros traveling through the dark spaces of the cosmos and rising out of the depth like a star. He points the way, par e ilioioculas kai demononairo, to the gates of the sun and the land of the dreams. The latter is a quotation from Homerus. Then you see a division into four parts. Here are the three lightnings, one river. It's the ancient idea of paradise with its four rivers. Three were supposed to be equal, and one has a double meaning, and that's the one here, the river. This is an old alchemistic secret, the so-called axioma Maria. This Maria has nothing to do with Mary, but with the Maria Prophetessa, or Judaica. She was a philosopher in the time of Hypatia. That was another woman philosopher living in Alexandria about the 3rd century. It says, this axioma says, from 1 comes 2, from 2, 3, and from the 3rd comes the 1 as the 4th. This axioma has played a very great role through 1700 years of alchemy. Then you see here the sign of the sun, here the sign of the moon. On the left side, Jupiter, on the right side, Venus. Saturn above, Mars below. These four planets are the so-called division into four, the tetrameria. Here, on the body of the child is a sign of Mercury, and he is supposed to be Mercury, or Hermes, the messenger of the gods. The text refers to him as the one that points to the region of the Westland that is supposed to be the land of the dead. This is a Latin inscription. It is a verse by Arnaldus de Villanova, a famous physician and alchemist of the early 13th century. It reads, here is the stone, the insignificant one, cheap concerning price. It is despised by the stupid, all the more appreciated by the wise. C.G. Jung, from gratitude, has made and put this stone in memory of his 75th birthday. That's it.